So today, guys, I've got a film crew over here. We're going to film a promo commercial for me. And basically, this is going to be a little unique. I haven't seen this very often out there in Facebook land. I'm going to greet the customers. I'm going to take them through a demo. I'm going to take them on a drive. I'm going to work numbers, hopefully close the deal and send them in through finance and then deliver the car deal. Shawn Hayes here, your car guy, Hyundai of St Augustine. I make car buying easy. The Cooks I met a month ago, they came in here wanting an SUV, wanted to look at an SUV, and scared to death of the process. I was their first one that they ran into. They were going to go to multiple dealerships, and they did. They went to 7 of them to be exact. Most people only go to under 2 dealerships, and they went to 7. So what was so different about them?
I don't happen to see the balloons.
No balloons. You just have a smiling face.
How about that? I did.
We are excited. We are excited. Thank you. We're excited. This is thank you. Another beautiful day in paradise.
They don't do this very often, so they want to make sure that they have the right car at the right dealership with the right salesman.
We haven't bought a car in 10 years.
Yes.
This was all new to us. We had to come up from 2007 to 2017, so we didn't know what to expect. First impressions, I get it, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. That's why we started here, 7 dealerships later, we came back.
I found out, I was the only salesman out there that found out that the SUV wasn't even the right car for them. They didn't need it. They were paying too much for things that they didn't really need or want. They found that out in their process as well.
You're the only, of 7 dealerships, you're the only one who offered to pull the car in the shade. 6 other dealerships in St Augustine and Jacksonville made us stand in the sun.
They said they went to 7 dealerships. Now guys, here's the interesting thing. They said that the other 6 dealerships, none of the salesmen knew their products. That's sad to me, man, because I'm really invested in this business and I want everybody to learn and get better. How do we not know our products? We gotta learn our products so you can present yourself and your dealership and the product the best way possible. Well, that's what helped me today, is they went out there and met with a bunch of other dealers and a bunch of other salesmen who didn't know their products.
No, it's not letting
Well, it won't let you lock it. Oh
You're
man, that's
leaving.
even better.
It's not going to let you, because
It will not let you lock those keys in the car, doesn't matter.
Cannot lock it.
The gas thing is right there.
We have gas in the trunk.
Hit that.
Bounce out.
Simple. Okay.
So guys, if we want to take a tip, learn your product, ask the right questions, find the needs of the customers, solve their problems. That's why they're in your dealership. They have a problem. And if you don't ask the right questions and find their needs, you won't solve it. You guys want to drive it before you take delivery? Okay. So
Is there a reason we need to?
Nope. I just wanted to make sure.
I know where you're at.
All right.
If something goes wrong, I know where to find you.
Well, let's go in here and round this thing up then.
Okay.
I love it. That's right.
It's on the half.
Got a lot better.
It's on the half.
You heard that.
No, the gentleman
I want
there
this.
swipes it. All right, so I'm going to, while Jack's about to pull you in there,
Okay.
about to do all your financing, all your paperwork, I'm going to go put the floor nets in there and gas it up for you. Okay? And when you come out of there, we'll go over the whole car.
Oh, good.
All right? Make sure you know how to work
flip the plate
every
over.
single thing. I'll do the plate too. Yep. All right? Right now what we're doing here is they're in finance. So in finance what we normally do is we go take care of all the little things like transferring the plate, get gas. This car came up and it didn't have floor mats in it, so I got to go get some floor mats and get that in there, and then we'll go get gas, and then hopefully I'll time it perfect so when they come out of finance the car will be sitting up front ready for them. You know, I feel like the most interesting thing about these people, and these guys have been awesome. Mr. and Mrs. Cook have been really cool, but I think the coolest thing about these guys is I really want to get inside their head when everything's done and just find out what brought them back to me. You know, they said a little earlier that those little things like I pulled the car up under the shade. Nobody else. 6 dealerships, 6 other dealerships. Not one salesman offered to pull a car up in the shade. Is that crazy to you or what? I mean, we do live in Florida and it is 100 degrees with 100% humidity. Why wouldn't you want to keep your customer as happy as you can be, you know? But little things like that, you know, but still, if they loved another dealership or another car better, I'm sure that wouldn't have been the deciding factor. It had to have been more things, so I'm interested to find out from them.
Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Gorgeous. The first thing we noticed, how customer friendly he was. He, you know, it's July here in Florida. He offered to pull the car up into the shade, so we could spend 30 minutes or whatever looking at it, not in the hot sun. But he's very, he knows his product. It's not you pull in and he had to go ask 10 people. He knew his product. He wasn't pushy. He answered our questions, offered to let us test drive it. He said, you know, when we left, we said, well, we're going to shop around. He said, if you need anything, let me know. Here's my email, here's my text. Call me anytime, day or night. They want to put me in the car. So whatever it took, we kept just both moving. I moved a little here, he moved a little here. 15 minutes, we had it done. Sold. We're happy with the salesman. It's like anything, the cream always rises to the top. So we did full circle. We started here, we ended here, but it's good for us. We hadn't bought a car 10, 15 years. So we were used to dealerships, how to, you know, cars, engines, salesmen from 2005 and 6. This was absolutely a fabulous experience.
Now this is Hollywood. He was back there talking to our film crew. Let's get them all 3 here in the picture. All right. Now I was talking to your wife here about how you guys went to so many dealerships. Okay. She said it came back just because, you know, I knew the product so well. What was it about Hyundai that you decided was amazing?
Well, you know, we had settled on, we went out to Edmunds.com, we went out to all the reviews, we picked 5 vehicles, and said we were going to give them all a chance.
So 5, you narrowed it down to 5.
We narrowed it to 5, and we said we're going to go to 5 different dealerships. We're going to go, we started here, as I told you, we started here with Shawn. Almost, that was sort of bad because we ended up getting the guy who knew the most about his cars, about the dealership, about the product, about Hyundai. So when we went to other dealerships, whether it be Ford, Honda, Toyota, I held them to the same standards, and I would get frustrated because I had to ask a lot of questions that you voluntarily told us. I'm very 100% confident we made the right decision, the right product, Hyundai, the right salesman, the right car, and we're very happy.
The Cooks are an amazing couple. I absolutely love them. They drove out today happier than heck. They're smiling, they're cheesing. Mr. Cook, he should have been in the movies, man. He's so excited. But I think this was a real cool thing for them too because they enjoyed it a lot. But guys, that's the thing. We have to make a unique experience while people are at our dealerships. Okay? If not, they can buy this at home, man. They can sit at home on their couch and point and click and have no experience whatsoever, and I don't want that to happen. We have to give it a unique experience. If you want to separate yourself from the other salesmen, do things like we just did there, where you get them on Facebook Live and they're excited, they're talking. You know, we had a film crew up here. They were so involved and so excited. They'll never go anywhere else, and they'll tell their friends, and they'll tell their other friends, and their other friends. And I think that is the moral of this story here today. Is yes, the Cooks are great. The Cooks bought a car from me. But what we need to know is we need to give unique experiences at dealerships, okay? At any retail, okay? If you don't give a unique experience, you're a transaction salesperson. And if you're a transaction salesperson, you're gonna be lost in this business. Because I'm gonna steal your business. Shawn Hayes here, your car guy, Hyundai of St Augustine. I make car buying easy.